If it wasn't for this team here at Salem Hospital, I'd be dead.
61-year-old John Juris of West Salem started sweating and felt chest pains the morning of April 4th.
I just had a weird, strange feeling that something was definitely wrong. I remember telling her I need to get to the hospital.
He never goes to the doctor. And when he says he needs to go, don't question it.
John's girlfriend, Janet Carter, decided to drive him to Salem Hospital. She felt his heart stop beating when she pulled up outside the emergency department.
I was laying on the horn and realized nobody could hear me, so I had to get out and go in.
Janet ran by Ola Yost, a trauma nurse who was just starting her shift. Yost noticed another nurse, Hattie Lowry, plus an emergency department technician heading outside.
I didn't know what was going on, but she looked like she was in a hurry. So I ran after her, and immediately she yelled for a stretcher for me to go grab a stretcher. You could hear in the tone of her voice that this was a serious situation. CPR is just one of those first things you got to keep that heart pumping to get the oxygen flowing to his brain. She was performing using the seat as a backboard and performing against the seat, and you could see the whole car moving while she was doing that. Once we had enough help, we got him out of the car and right onto the stretcher. As soon as I jumped on top of him and started performing CPR, that's when it really slowed down. It was very slow motion, seeing him and looking at how bad he looked at that time, and just knowing that we need to get him into a room fast.
There were so many people responding to his situation. It was incredible.
Emergency physician Jeff Hemstreet was part of the team that spent 45 minutes trying to resuscitate Juris as his heartbeat returned and then faded several times.
He was breathing on his own, clenching his teeth, and that's a sign of brain function, and this was a ways into the resuscitation still. His heart wasn't beating, and he required some medication and energy to restart his heart. He was able to be taken right to the catheterization lab immediately following his resuscitation. Things definitely aligned in his favor. To be at a hospital with an excellent emergency department staff that was very skilled in his resuscitation, immediately followed by a cath lab available around the clock.
Can't believe to see you sitting upright and talking.
To see him with his new lease on life, that's really a gratifying moment.
It's amazing, absolutely amazing to me what they have done for him. Thank you doesn't even seem enough. But yeah, thank you.
Absolutely a miracle what they did for me. I owe them. I owe my life.